I didn't even know
You'll have to point them out to me at one point.
He literally looks exactly like just like him. I didn't even know you had a brother. But slimmer and taller.
All right. So the last thing I have to teach you how to do is we've now figured out how many different spanning trees we have. Now we need to be able to find the smallest spanning tree. So super easy. This is actually easier than the cheapest link that we did in the last one. It's similar to it, but it's easier. Okay, so what we're trying to find is what they call a minimum spanning tree. And they shorthand it and call it an MST. Okay, so a minimum spanning tree is a spanning tree of a weighted network.
See, those are big words. That means that's so hard.
With the least total weight. Weighted network just means I've got edges with numbers.
Nah, weighted network.
Edges with numbers.
Sounds difficult.
Yeah. Not in the middle of my lesson, absolutely not, my friend. Huh? Girl.
But she don't view herself.
What you miss is on you, friend. Go ahead.
She's smart. Maybe.
She said maybe.
She totally just burned you.
Girl, you better run to the bathroom.
Maybe.
All right.
right.
Might leak a little bit.
So let's do what you just did for the warm-up. How many spanning trees do I have in network 1?
2.
How many spanning trees?
No, she got 2 circuits.
Like you did with your warm-up. So what would I multiply here? 5 times 3.
Minus 1.
You've got 3
2.
times 5
Minus 1.
minus 1.
14.
There are 14 different ways that I can do this.
Right.
Why are you confused? You just did this for a warm-up. What is so confusing?
I thought when they shared a line, you don't count that other line.
No, you just.
You just multiply and then you subtract.
Because I was a sworn yesterday. On
Yeah,
this one.
it's the same thing. It's the same thing. I do it the same way.
You got the whole hallway popcorn today?
Miss Smith, you already know.
You have to count them when you count the circuits. The way you get rid of that double counting is to subtract 1. So you still count all the lines when you multiply, and then you get rid of that double counting by subtracting 1.
Yeah.
Are we okay now? Popcorn is good. Miss Moore is like the bomb popcorn maker. All right. Network number 2. Okay. These two share a line in common, so we take care of this first. 3 times 3 minus 1. 8. Times 4. 32. Did you do that in your head? Look at that mental math.
I wish I had it. I'm dead.
Network 3 then. We've got 4 times 3 minus 1, 11. And then we've got 4 times 3 minus 1, which is 11. And 11 times 11 is? Ooh. Okay, so there is 14 different ways to draw a spanning tree in network 1. There are 32 different ways to do it in number 2. And there's 121 different ways to do it in number 3. Our job, though, is to find the smallest one possible. So we do something called Kruskal's algorithm. So, okay, so Kruskal's algorithm is going to start off, it's going to look very, very close to cheapest link. Okay, so Cruise School's algorithm says pick the cheapest edge available. Okay? If there is a tie, you can pick whatever edge you want. You're going to highlight it, mark it, I don't care how,
So this is basically cheapest thing. You just find the smallest number.
but we're just not doing circuits.
Okay.
Okay? So it's basically cheapest link, except rule number 1, we're not making any circuits at all, ever.
Never.
Not even at the end. We're not connecting at the end. Okay, so no circuits. Once I've picked edges that are one less than my vertices, I stop. Okay, and rule number 3 is my vertices can have as many lines coming out of them as I want. So I'm not stopping at 2 anymore. Okay, I can have 5 lines coming out of a vertex. So let's go back to this. Hold on, let's go back to this. So first off, the easiest way I found to do this is 1, how many vertices are in network 1?
8, 9. Where'd you get the
8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh,
There are 8
it's
vertices.
because that one's like a double dot.
If there are 8 vertices, how many edges would make a tree?
7.
7. So I'm going to highlight 7 edges, starting with the smallest one available. Once I hit 7, I stop without creating a circuit. So what is my smallest edge?
3.
3. What's my next smallest edge?
5.
Okay, there's 2.
6,
6.
Then we got 6. There's 3.
7,
There's 4.
8,
8.
There's 5.
9.
There's 6.
10.
There's 7. No circuits were made. That's your minimum spanning tree.
Oh, so this is like.
And then you would add them all up. So
Oh, wow.
3 and 5 is 8. Plus 7 is 15. 25. 31. 39.
So we're basically going to choose the length without circling the dot.
Yep.
Oh, wow. That's
The only thing you don't want to do in this one is create a circuit. Okay? So,
So.
Yes.
You add them all together?
Mhm.
All 6?
yeah. So we added 3, 5, 7, 10, 8, 6. Oh, I missed 9. I think.
I did this in pen.
Miss Smith.
Ah.
I already highlighted.
3, 5, 8, 7, 15, 25, 31, 39. Yeah, I did.
What's the answer?
Are you sure ready?
Should be 48.
48.
Oh, Miss Smith.
I'm sorry. I
That's
missed
why.
9. But you don't ever make a mistake in your
I
life.
don't.
You're perfect.
Yes.
Nobody's
This doesn't
perfect.
work.
Listen, give me this.
I took my 3, so 4.
I can't do that. I don't really like that. 48.
All right. So, network number 2. I have
8.
9.
8.
8. Oh, you're
Take a
right.
piece of your
8.
popcorn.
I don't know why I was counting 9. My bad.
Right.
So I need 7 edges. We start with
8. 7.
7. Then 8.
9.
Then 9.
Then 4, 14.
Both 14s, okay?
15
15
and 18.
and 18.
No,
Oh.
that's close to it. 19.
We can't use 18. That closes the circuit. So we have to jump to 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 edges. Okay. So again, your only rule here is no circuits. So, 16, 26, 35, 45, 55, 60, 64, 74.
Let me check you this time. 'Cause
Yes, please do.
14. That's 14.
84, 88, 96.
93. I'm lying.
I got 86.
So
What did he get?
I could have messed up.
I got 86.
Somebody else check.
I'm about to.
Don't worry, I got you guys. Mental math here.
That's what got me messed up in the first place.
Got you missed it.
86.
86.
Yes.
I had an extra 10 in there somewhere. I don't know. So that's your MST, and it has a weight of 86. Network number 3, then. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yesenia says 10, which means I need 9. Okay, so we start this time with
4.
4.
5.
Wow, that's sad. Hold on, let me fix that. That's really gonna bug me. 4, 5, okay.
8.
8, 11, 14. Good, we skipped 12. You can't use that 12, it closes off a circuit. So you went to 14,
You guys
Can't do
said
17.
we skipped 17. So 23 is next,
Then 32. No, 29.
29.
32.
How many do we have so far? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more.
36.
36.
Yeah, I don't know that math.
That's a lot.
9, 17, 27, 31, 41, 42, 74, 104, 110, 133, 153,
I got one.
160,
No, I got that one. I said that.
What did you give us, man?
162.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes!
Still remember when I was on the ground.
162 is the weight of that MST.
You said what?
Okay. You've got 3 more on the back. I want you to do these 3 and then we'll go over them. Try them on your own and we'll go over them.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Oh, we'll fill that out later. Believe it or not, Crew School's algorithm is actually used in real life. If you would work at places like Verizon, AT&T, Spectrum with cable, they use Crew School's algorithm. the less stuff that they can run from pool to pool, the less money they put out, which means the more money that they bring in. So they're looking for that shortest network to reach all their customers without putting out a crap ton of money.
Wait. Is it the butter popcorn or is it the sweet one?
Is it what?
Is it the butter popcorn or is it the sweet one?
The butter popcorn.
Did she ever change it? Did she ever go from like butter?
Mm-mm. That looks fantastic, girl.
Just make sure you're on the test. You give me the totals of.
Oh, right, we got
The lines are good though.
Is this correct? I'm like,
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
perfect. Thank you. Okay, for the last one, you get 5, 15, 5, 10, and 20. Yes.
That's all.
What if it's two of the same number? I'm just gonna use it. So you both? Can you watch on my lot?
No,
If you can use both, use both.
I don't know who told me something, but
It's not that.
all right.
It's not that good to you, but for me.
Everyone good with this first one at least? I can put the answer up so you can check it. Make sure you're on the right path. All right, so there are 7 vertices, and so you need 6 edges, and you need this edge, this edge, this edge, this one, and this one, and this one.
Where is that?
Jasmine. That's the only reason why I watch it.
Oh, what show was she on?
There is your network.
Live.
Hey, look, there's a dryer sheet
Oh,
that
no,
just came
I
out of
see
my
that.
pants.
Live
At least
in
you know I washed them.
We should leave it there.
Live in Maddie.
My husband pulled them out of the dryer this morning. He's so sweet to me.
And you brought me coffee.
That's cute.
He is sweet. He usually gets up and packs my lunch. Pours me coffee. I didn't bring lunch today. It's Mr. Zellman's birthday party in Mr. Strong's room today. We are.
Is her birthday?
We're awesome like that. It's Zellman's.
Yeah, but the king's.
I made peanut butter pie.
And his wife comes?
Peanut butter. I don't like peanut butter.
What is that?
It has Butterfinger in it.
I don't like peanut butter.
Oh.
You don't like Reese's?
Oh my God, I could eat peanut butter all day, every day.
Oh.
All
That's
day,
too
every
thick
day.
for me.
It's too much. I can't eat it.
I like the sandwiches that have peanut butter. There's too much jelly.
Are we done with the one on the left?
Yes.
Oh, I take Megan. Is it?
Okay.
Five.
You need this one, this one, and this one, and you should have gotten 6.9.
Hey, what is social cognitive theory again? I thought it was gonna be a ton of work. I'm using
Whoop,
it for
there
something
it
else.
is.
But you know what?
Sorry, I'm gonna do it. It's Friday.
Right.
The weekend.
It's up for theory.
And Riley's getting her first haircut tomorrow. I'm gonna be falling my eyes out.
It would be a lot for you. You gonna come missing one. I know some people that get their.
You ready for this last one?
That's not one more one guy got mine.
Bam.
I only got 10.
Bam.
But I did all of them.
Bam.
Not freaking cut.
I lied.
Weapon?
You were too happy.
Yeah, that 20 cuts. It's supposed to be that 5 and
It's
that
supposed to
10.
be 5.
5, 10.
There we go.
15.
And then that 15.
I was looking at 15 and did that line instead.
Right, we have 3.
And then that's it.
55. How'd we do?
Good.
I'm right.
I don't know why I was gonna
Sweet.
ask this.
So, in the middle of those examples, it talks about the positive of Kruskal's algorithm. Why do we use it? It's easy. It's efficient. It's optimal. You always get the shortest network using Kruskal's algorithm. It's magical.
You say easy, efficient, work.
Optimal. So, I'm not going to make this homework, okay?
Best.
On Canvas, you have the 7.1 through 7.3 worksheet under Chapter 7. It covers everything in this chapter. I want you to work on it today. I'm going to give you some more time on Monday to finish it up, and then we're going to go over it. That's going to be your review on Monday for your test on Tuesday. Questions, problems?
No, I gotta go use the restroom.
Yes, ma'am, you can.
Yeah, I don't know why I was gonna ask